Hello everyone and welcome back for a new video game pickups. And this is for the month of February. And this will be a Nintendo Switch edition. Now total have 8 games to look at. First up we have an indie game that I came across at GameStop a while back. It honestly really caught my attention given how heavily influenced it is, obviously, by Cyberpunk and of the 80s. And I really appreciate that and definitely want to pick it up for sheer curiosity. Definitely look cool, and yeah, it's called Flashback. Game number 2 is technically a compilation. As you all know by now, I'm a big fan of compilations and stuff, especially when it comes to, of course, Namco Museum series I love. And this came out not too long ago for, of course, the Nintendo Switch. This one is exclusively to Switch. So if you're a fan of classic arcade games or classic Namco or anything, I do highly recommend picking this up for the Nintendo Switch, and you can get it at a very affordable price most time at GameStop and places. Now, here's some of the classics you get. You get like Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, Pac-Man Versus, as well as many other Pac-Man games, stuff like Splatterhouse, which is an all-time classic, Dig Dug, also Galaga, plus another version of Galaga, many others. In total, yeah, you get a lot of all-time true classics. So if you want, you can freeze this video and just see what and all you get in the collection, but it's more than worth it, and given the price on average this goes for, you're just getting some of the truly greatest, in my opinion. It can be a true classic collection without Dig Dug Galaga. Though personally I wish Galaxian was in it, but whatever. But with that said, next up, number 3 is another awesome, I believe, exclusive to the Switch, and that is Super Bomberman R, which is awesome. I love the classic style art on the cover. It is arguably probably one of my favorite Nintendo Switch covers, honestly, for overall gameplay, or rather art design and everything. It just really harkens back to classic era. But definitely, this is a great game for anybody who grew up on like the Bomberman series or classic, of course, Konami. This is probably one of the last, in my opinion, probably good games in a long time that's been actually done by Konami. And it's also very affordable. Next up, a pretty awesome indie game. Technically, of course, has ties and connections to the world of Zelda, obviously. With many things, obviously, and given the fact Hyrule is in the name, as well as, of course, you have Link and Zelda. It's awesome. Now, this version includes, like, all the DLC and everything. And, on average, like, physical, on average, this, I believe, will run at standard price around, like, I believe it's like $40, because it includes all 3 DLC packs with the game. So you basically get everything all combined together in one nice package for the Switch, which I consider a must-have if you're both a fan of Zelda universe, as well as a Nintendo fan or a supporter of indie developed stuff. Definitely pick this game up. Now, we're in the second half. First up, found this actually at Walmart. Now, new, at least at Walmart, this is like $25, and that's a great deal, because you're getting 2 classic 6th generation Star Wars games, with Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. These are 2 all-time classics that I really enjoy on the original Xbox. And I was happy when I saw, because originally you could get these individually physical through limited run, But I was happy to see that this actually got a wide release physically for the Switch. So thank you very much. And if you are a Star Wars fan, or specifically of a bit older and like classic Star Wars games, I think from the best time period, the 2000s, definitely pick this up. I mean, for $25, and you're getting two superb Star Wars games. Third to last, of course, I already talked a while back about this game. It has ended up, I would say, in my top 10 favorite games of last year, which you would know, of course, you saw my top 10 favorite games of 2021. But with that said, great game. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. I would say for last year, it is pretty much up there with being my probably favorite Switch game of last year. But with that said, seriously, if you haven't tried, check out for yourself Monster Hunter Rise. I like it more than Monster Hunter World personally. Second to last, of course, a great, surprisingly exclusive only to the Switch, of course, Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is a superb series. Yeah, Persona is a great series overall, though Shin Megami Tensei series in general is a better series probably overall from storytelling perspective, as well as I prefer the fact that it's a darker tone overall than most of the Persona games. But with that said, doesn't change the fact this is an amazing game. I highly recommend anyone. I only recently started playing it because I only got the game in December. So, I've only played a little bit here and there so far, but so far what I have played, I have really enjoyed. And last but not least, of course, I did an unboxing video already for. Of course, this is a very interesting game series. Of course, this includes all of it, of course, in the special giant tin and everything. But definitely, if you ever get a chance, check out this series. It's very unique and very different. I will say, if you like the Ace Attorney games and stuff, then you might want to check this series out. It definitely has its own flair and interesting twist to it. I will give it that. But with that said, I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.